Proverbs chapter 3, the path of wisdom and trust in God. Proverbs chapter 3 offers a vision for living a life rooted in wisdom, integrity, and faith. Framed as a father's heartfelt instruction to his son, this passage serves as a timeless guide not only for the young, but for anyone seeking a life that is both morally grounded and spiritually fulfilling. The chapter begins with an exhortation to remember and internalize God's commandments. This is not merely a call to outward obedience but an invitation to let divine wisdom shape the heart. By doing so, one receives the promise of a long life filled with peace, benefits that go beyond material success and touch the very quality of one's existence. A central theme in the chapter is the importance of mercy and truth. These virtues are to be held close, bound around the neck and written on the heart, signifying their essential role in personal character. When these traits define a person's life, they lead to favor and good reputation with both God and people. Yet, the foundation of all wisdom lies in trusting the Lord wholly and not relying on one's limited human understanding. This trust must be complete, acknowledging God in every aspect of life. When this is done, the promise is that God Himself will direct one's path, providing clarity and purpose. The passage also warns against pride and self-reliance. It instructs the reader not to be wise in their own eyes but to fear the Lord and shun evil. This reverence and humility are not only spiritual disciplines but are also said to bring health and vitality. In the same spirit, honoring God with one's material possessions, especially the first and best of one's income, is described as an act of worship that leads to divine provision and abundance. These verses make it clear that faith and practical living are deeply intertwined. What one does with their wealth reflects the posture of their heart toward God. Another critical aspect of the chapter is the proper response to divine correction. The text encourages not resenting the Lord's discipline, for it is an expression of His love, much like the discipline of a caring father. This perspective transforms hardship and correction into opportunities for growth and deeper relationship with God. Alongside this is a vivid celebration of wisdom itself, portrayed as more valuable than silver, gold, or rubies. Wisdom is not only intellectually enriching but offers profound benefits: long life, honor, peace, and happiness. She is described almost as a living being, a tree of life to those who embrace her, suggesting that wisdom sustains and nourishes all areas of life. The chapter then shifts to a reflection on God's own use of wisdom in creation. The Lord founded the earth and established the heavens through wisdom, showing its foundational role in the universe itself. Therefore, if God relied on wisdom in His work, it is all the more essential for humans to seek and keep it continually before their eyes. Wisdom and discretion are presented as safeguards, leading to a life marked by security, sound sleep, and freedom from fear. Even in times of sudden trouble or danger, those who walk in wisdom can rest in the confidence that the Lord will protect and guide them. The passage also contains strong ethical teaching about how to treat others. One should not withhold good from those to whom it is due, especially when one has the ability to help. Procrastination in doing good, harboring harmful intentions, or stirring up conflict without cause are all condemned. These teachings elevate daily interactions to matters of spiritual significance, reminding the reader that righteousness involves how one treats their neighbor. The final verses contrast the fate of the wicked and the righteous. The reader is warned not to envy violent or oppressive people, no matter how successful they appear. Their ways are detestable to God. Instead, the Lord's favor is with the upright, His blessing rests on the just, and His intimate counsel is with those who walk in humility and righteousness. The chapter concludes with a striking contrast: while the wise will inherit glory, fools will be left with nothing but shame. Proverbs chapter 3 urges the reader to live in humble trust, moral integrity, and the pursuit of divine wisdom. The promises it offers: peace, security, honor, and blessing are not merely rewards but natural results of aligning one's life with the character and ways of God.
My son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commands. For length of days and long life and peace they will add to you. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart, and so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It will be health to your flesh, and strength to your bones. Honor the Lord with your possessions, and with the first fruits of all your increase. So your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will overflow with new wine. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, just as a father the son in whom he delights. Happy is the man who finds wisdom, and the man who gains understanding. For her proceeds are better than the profits of silver, and her gain than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things you may desire cannot compare with her. Length of days is in her right hand, in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her, and happy are all who retain her. The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths were broken up, and clouds dropped down the dew. My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so they will be life to your soul and grace to your neck. Then you will walk safely in your way, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. Yes, you will lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror, nor of trouble from the wicked when it comes. For the Lord will be your confidence, and will keep your foot from being caught. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do so. Do not say to your neighbor, Go and come back, and tomorrow I will give it. When you have it with you, do not devise evil against your neighbor, for he dwells by you for safety's sake. Do not strive with a man without cause, if he has done you no harm. Do not envy the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the perverse person is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret counsel is with the upright. The curse of the Lord is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the just. Surely he scorns the scornful, but gives grace to the humble. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the legacy of fools.